Well, tough, hard-fought game, and to say the least. Obviously, both teams I thought really competed and played hard, and you got to give Wisconsin a lot of credit. They're a terrific team. They obviously really know what they're doing with their system on both sides of the ball, and but our guys give them credit as well. I think we're playing extremely hard right now. We got a lot of different guys getting thrown in there and trying to help out and doing whatever they can. And for about 30 minutes, we played probably as well as we have in a Big Ten game, especially at home here recently, just in terms of being able to get stops and obviously offensively getting cushioned. But good teams make runs. That's what we talked about, and being able to respond from that in those last 4 minutes and then in the overtimes was great to see that we didn't sort of lay an egg. As we came out not on top on a couple of those plays.
Mike?
There have been a couple games prior to tonight where Romeo had the ball in his hands, last shot regulation opportunity. What did you learn from those situations? Just kind of reading the situation better, or maybe making the better play.
Yeah, Rob did a great job. We asked Rob to come up and interfere a little bit, get out, and the minute that he did that, I thought that their guy just flinched just a quick second, and the minute he did it, I knew Romeo's shoulder was going to get by him, and just a matter of whether he was going to make it or not. But he definitely made an aggressive play. We talked about it after the Iowa game. Don't settle, take the ball to the rim. Sometimes that's easier said than done, but he made a great play on the finish.
I guess these close games you guys have been playing really this whole month, the wins and the losses. Have you seen, especially the young guys, grow through it? You talked about playing tougher, harder these last few games, particularly the freshmen, the sophomores that you had to lean on a little bit more. How have you seen those guys maybe grow from those experiences?
We're playing extremely hard right now. Rob Finney's playing as good of perimeter defense as you can probably play as a freshman in this league, and he's doing it. A lot of minutes tonight. We started to see the old Rob come back here a little bit in terms of his aggressiveness. I think that the Owls obviously doing a really nice job for us on the perimeter as well. It starts there with us. We have to be able to really work hard and pressure the ball. Obviously, when you play Wisconsin, the ball's going inside 80% of the time, and I thought our guys hung in there pretty tough tonight. Ethan Happ's a really good player. You don't score 2,000 points and get 1,100 rebounds just by chance. So he's going to be tough to stop. But I thought our guys made things hard on them at times, and we were able to rebound the ball a little bit better in the second half, especially late. But our guys are playing right now. They understand that how hard you have to play at this level at this time of year, and you have to keep getting better with your effort as well. Like, you can't take a step down because the competition, the quality of the team is so good. And I thought that, from Purdue all the way through Iowa and then all the way through tonight, we resemble a tough-minded group.
Romeo played 45, Allen, Rob both played over 40 minutes. What did you see fatigue-wise from your guys?
I didn't see a whole lot of fatigue. Obviously, Duran was sick before the game, and I give him credit of bouncing back and giving us 20 minutes after he was sick to start. Race Thompson playing 21 minutes was incredible, asking him to do what he's doing right now. He gets us 7 defensive rebounds, which is good. But our perimeter guys had a good rhythm out there for most of the night, and we stuck with those guys, and they played long minutes.
Just to kind of follow up a little bit on Race, what's he shown you that's kind of allowed you to really trust him and play crucial minutes like he did tonight?
He's got more physicality, than we're accustomed to. He can bang, he can mix it up a little bit, and then the other thing is he's a really good rebounder per minute. He's rebounding the ball on both ends of the floor for us in his minutes that he's given. He's been able to do that. So that's a big step for him to come in. His offense isn't anywhere near. He's not sure right now what he's supposed to do or what he can do, but I think he'll end up being more helpful as the season continues to progress, as he gets some confidence.
It's 3 straight games you've held your opponent under, I think, 30% from behind the three-point line, and those are 3 teams that really like to live out there offensively. You talked about things starting on the perimeter for you defensively, but what's maybe changed about the way you're attacking teams and running them off the three-point line?
Well, I think it starts right with the perimeter guys. Our toughness on the ball has been excellent. Our ability to get over screens and be there on the catch, and our ability to chase shooters right now is as good as it's been all year. So we're eliminating some of the easy ones that we were giving up. And, you give up threes when you turn the ball over. And I think just recently here we haven't turned it over as much, and they haven't gotten any breakaways or just bunches of threes. But, it comes back around. I think you look at the field goal percentage defense in this game, and, at the end of the day, you hold Wisconsin to 39% and 27 from 3 at home. You should win those games. And tonight was one we were able to pull out.
How much did tonight just remind you of the team you guys had in December? Because this is the sort of game that you guys won. You might have, if withstood a run or something like that. Just did this.
Yeah, I think that our guys look like they're playing with more confidence right now. They're using their energy level and their effort to give them confidence, which is what we had at one point in the season. We weren't always perfect on offense and we weren't shooting the ball well, but the one thing we had was we had a confidence about us that we can compete and we can play hard and we can defend. And we're doing that again. And I think you can start to see the guys, you know, on the bench, guys checking in the game. You understand right now, this is what it's about for us right now. You got to survive every single opportunity you can, but you have to make sure you take advantage of it. And our attitude is good. You know, our attitude is good right now. I mean, you don't watch us practice, and I don't leave practice saying these guys aren't all there right now. That's not the case. So we stay with that. You know, we have more opportunities down the line here to see if we can't get a couple more.
Is there an extra benefit for this game just to have the 3 finishes of double overtime for the young team here with just 3 weeks left in the season? The pressure's about at you.
I want to get these things over as fast as we can, man. I mean, the extra periods come down to so many free throws or, you know, execution plays, getting stops, giving them credit, obviously making big shots and making free throws. But we were in it the whole way. We were engaged with one another. Our bench was engaged. I thought the guys in the timeout and the huddles, even moving into the second overtime, I was a little bit nervous that we could have been a little bit down. You know, we had the lead there, and you know, we make a mistake and foul, and at the end of the day, we can't foul. They didn't foul. I mean, they didn't worry about any mistakes. They just kept hanging in there and hanging tough. And you know, we'll see. You know, like I said, I felt our effort level against Purdue was fantastic. I thought our effort level against Iowa, for the most part, was really good. And I thought tonight, you know, for good portions of the game, we really played hard. And that's where it starts with us. That's where good things can start to happen for you if you have that.
Yeah, Archie, along those lines, you guys, you said you're playing with more confidence. How do you get confidence when you're not winning? I mean, how do these guys maintain it or grow it?
It's hard. I mean, you know, negativity, losing, all that stuff isn't fun. But you know, I think our guys have taken a pretty good approach to. We're coming down the home stretch. You only have so many opportunities to practice right now. You know, can you utilize your practice and have a great day competing? Can you know, when you leave the gym as a player or a coach right now, do you feel like your team has been struggling? No, I think we're playing harder. We're more committed to the process again. And I think just in general, you're starting to see the team sort of resemble itself a little bit, just in terms about how you can muddy things up, how you can play hard when things aren't going well. And I think once you get that going, you know, hopefully your defense to offense can create some things going for you. You can get some easy ones, which we did at times tonight. And that's the thing that you hope for. You can sort of start to get a little bit more contagious in terms of your confidence. Sometimes it's not always about making shots, it's about making plays. And, you know, we had a lot of guys make a lot of different plays tonight, step up and make some plays. They should feel good about that, you know. And, you know, got another opportunity Saturday against Michigan State, and, you know, obviously we know how good they are.
All right, Coach, thank you.
Thank you.
Wait, I'm sorry, one more, Seth.
How important has it been to sustain the energy from the last few games, and how much did that factor into the late game execution coming around tonight?
I mean, we've been in some real tough ones, and we've learned some lessons on some things that we can and can't do. And for the most part, I thought we rebounded the ball late in the game better, and I thought we didn't turn the ball over. We ended up getting some shots at the basket late in the game. They just didn't go in. I thought Romeo had a couple good ones. Duran has a layup. You know, it wasn't like we were coming up empty, you know, every time. You know, we got shots, and you know, being able to finally stick one at the end when there's no time left, you know, it obviously feels a little bit better. But we've been there so many times. You know, we've been there, and I think when you get there, you got to find a way to break through, and then obviously that allows you to be better moving forward. So hopefully we can continue to be, you know, a team that continues to kind of thrive here late in the season and find a way to get another win one after another.
All right, Coach, thanks.
Thanks.